I mean, Malaysia is a sort of important country, not that important. It isn't important to many other people, other than beyond itself Singapore and Australia, where people do have to worry about Malaysia. And it is remarkable, given that fact, that Malaysia, so little about Malaysia appears in the press for a country that is of the, has the economic and diplomatic and regional significance that it has to us. Normally Malaysia does not appear in the press. When it does, the press these days operates on the thing, well, we do not analyse, everything is a story. Whose story is it? And Malaysia has been the story of Anwar, and Anwar has been the story of Malaysia for the last 10 years or so. And it's been very, very hard to get the press, the journalists, television, radio, anybody to move beyond that particular view of the situation and to see that it's more than that. And it's not just the rather unpleasant matters that finally broke into the Herald last Saturday. One about the problems that the current Prime Minister is having. That is not yet the real story either. The real story, in a sense, is the deep, fundamental regime crisis that Malaysia has been going through, a slow, protracted crisis for the last decade or more, but which has come to a head since the last elections. Malaysia now is in the grip of a concerted effort to impose Malay ethnic domination, sanctified and sacralised in the name and for the purposes of Islam, a project that is being carried through under royal promotion and protection, under the promotion and protection of the Malay Islamic kings of the several Malay states. What is going on in Malaysia, on the one hand, has to be understood in terms of the distinctive political dynamics of Malaysia. And I don't want to bore everybody to death about Malaysia. The other half of the thing is, it's got to be understood as the Malaysian aspect, the Malaysian expression of developments that are going on worldwide within Islam, and the Malaysian reaction to that, the reaction of Malaysia to the form that those developments are taking elsewhere in the Muslim world. Or what's your prognosis? And for a long time, I was an optimist about Malaysia. Malaysia having been founded as a society on the basis of a shared understanding, constitutionally based, of an attempt to build a modern, progressive, democratic, inclusive society. That agenda has been decisively set aside. I'm not sure it can be picked up, can be resumed. It is part of my own personal historic baggage that the more I read about Malaysia, the more I see parallels with the Weimar Republic, with the collapse of a constitutional order in which there were no constitutionalists, a collapse of a republic in which there were no genuine republicans. Malaysia isn't even a republic without republicans. It's not a republic.